All right. Welcome, 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 one and all. My name is Raven. Strap streams, Fates wins, whatever the heck you want to call me. And today, we are finally starting Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. So, I have played through this game twice now. I have very strong thoughts about this game, but I will get to that when we actually get to the end of the game. Um, One of the best things about this, at least best things for me. So first off, because I've been actually getting messages of I should go through like the compatibility things. You do have your languages of a bunch of this stuff in English. I say a bunch of this stuff because I'm not going to attempt to butcher the ones that I don't know. Like obviously we have English, Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, Italian, French. But the ones that I don't know, I'm not going to butcher trying to guess which one is, which one's Chinese, which one is Korean, which one's Japanese. I'm not going to do that. This one also has English and Japanese voices. For the longest time, I was considering having this stream, like, specifically, not just this stream, but like this game. Oh, also, because I have not gotten to this on official video, I'm so out of practice. It has been several weeks since I last actually got to fire up a game and play it. Peach Jello, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time here. But for the longest time, I was debating between whether or not I should continue to use the Japanese voices like I have been throughout all of these once I was able to choose voices, or if I should go with the English voices. What decided that for me was going through the game a second time. You have your controls. You'll be able to see a bunch of like what all this different stuff means later on. Got our sound settings where we get to choose. Oh boy, I love this. Of like I can turn the voices down and everything for me and stuff. I'm going to leave the voices at the volume that they're at though. You have our effects options. If we want to have the pulse cutscene on there, you'll find out about that. But Story Mode Plus. There is a lot of Story Mode Plus in this game. To the point of it actively interferes with me playing this if I am trying to do things right. I'm going to, at the very least, for the first couple episodes, I'm going to keep it up. But after today, I will let people decide if they want to have Story Mode Plus be on or not. Personally, I like it just because it fleshes out some characters. We can up the transparency, but because I'm going to be letting the dialogue play and everything, I want you guys to be able to like understand everything that's going on. I'm going to leave it on and the portrait transparency on at this level. I think I might actually up them just a bit because that's where I had it when I was just testing out the game for a final time. But because there's so much Story Mode Plus, I am going to absolutely be having this in the English. I'm going to absolutely be keeping English dialogue on for this. Mostly because if I were to do what I've been doing the past few times of playing the game while also trying to do like all the voices and all the readings, especially as I'm still recovering from having a cold, and not even just from having a cold, from being like incredibly sick, I would be simply like my voice would be gone after just a couple missions of this, and I know this because when I played this like personally for my first time, I would switch between having dialogue on and off and just voicing it myself. And like if you go back a couple months, you'll be able to tell the exact moment where I was playing this. But yeah. Let's get into this. As you can see, because we've already unlocked things. Ignore that. I will often try to like cut through this. This is again just bonus thing of just this was the last data thing that I had done on it. Going to delete that. Yeah, that's fine. That can be lost forever. Thanks, Jess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, let's get into this. You know what? Let's do something where I haven't done it before. Let's start at this. I'm actually also going to be so again, much like everything since the first Eeks game, everything gets saved to one thing, and you have to manually get to the title screen to then get back here to then delete, copy data, move over. So it's very hard to actually rotate your saves. But I will be doing my best with this. And also, for those on the stream side of things, this will actually be a special double stream where I will be doing 2 streams in the same day in the same sitting. Because, oh boy, I'm excited to get back into this. Also, those of you who have been keeping an eye on the YouTube side of things and been keeping an eye on the Gunvolt playlist might be wondering, hey Strap, why is the stream titled this? You'll find out. It actually has a reason this time.
So that's the Sumeragi Futures Institute of Technology.
Also, let me know how their voices are sounding, if their voices are too low or not. I can always jump back to the master controls and turn the things up. But I'm also going to be letting the English dialogue roll through just to save myself some stuff. I'll be jumping in when there's no dialogue for things, and this actually gives me time to actually talk with you guys as the stream goes on. Yeah, let me know.
The Sumeragi Group is the largest corporation in the country, and the fruits of their cutting-edge research are gathered inside. If they're hiding it anywhere, it would be here. My organization, Shadow Yakumo, has already done everything they could to deal with the situation through legitimate means.
So yeah, so we're getting introduced to some interesting new factions, because we've been introduced to the Sumeragi Group and everything. Now we're getting introduced to Shadow Yakumo, who have apparently been here the entire time.
But Sumeragi insisted on feigning ignorance from start to finish. Don't take this personally, Sumeragi. It's the secret you're keeping that's to blame.
I do like that we actually get to take a look at an actual Sumeragi building, or facility for once, from the outside.
Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo. Moving out.
Also, pretty sure there's a reason why she's called Kirin, or Kirin, because I know there's a thing in Japanese history and lore and mythology of a Kirin. Dragon Slayer. Low roar rumbles beneath the earth, portending a future ruled by destruction. Priestess of Fetters encounters the beast. Oh god, it's so nice to actually have like these actual like chapter things here to say too. And you get this. Like, this does not exist anywhere else in the game. They modeled this sprite and action thing only for this.
Sumeragi's anti-ballistic barrier is nothing to mess around with.
Also, I love Kirins. They're so rad. Everything sounds good to me. It's also one of my favorite Monster Hunter monsters, but it's a pain to fight. Oh, I can bet. I will say, the voice acting in this is actually pretty good.
Even so, this thing isn't going to keep me from completing my mission.
Both the Japanese and the English voice acting, like, and not to knock Eeks 2's stuff, because I know Eeks 2 was doing best with what they had, and also for the most part, Eeks 2's English voices did sound good. Like, they sound amazing. Again, Alejandro Saab, fucking love his work. Love all the roles that he ever gets to play. Getting to voice one of the best characters. But for some reason, I feel there's more passion put into the English voice acting for this.
Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo, coming through.
Strike.
The barrier nullifies all ballistic impacts from the outside. Looks like...
I use my Septima to imbue these talismans with concussive energy ahead of time. If I bind them to a target and attack it with my staff, The energy stored inside will release all at once.
All thanks to the power of my radiant fetters. I should have known I'd need it right away.
So there's some dialogue that I will be skipping just because it is, like, tutorial.
Who's that? An adept? Halt! State your business!
Sorry, but don't worry. I won't kill you. If you want to blame someone, blame your superiors for keeping dangerous secrets.
Actually, hang on a moment. Wow, that is still incredibly transparent. Yeah, I'll keep the portrait transparency on low. I need this. This. God, I can't believe I get into like a
If
dumb
this
accident thing like that.
facility is actually clean, Shadow Yakuma will have a lot of explaining to do.
Shadow Yakuma has been in the business of smithing and distributing glaives for generations. Glaives can isolate the septimosomes from an adept and imbue them and embed them into the blade, totally suppressing that adept's power. An unprecedented number of glaives are gathered in this facility right now.
There's no way things here are on the up and up.
Wow. So even on the second lowest, that is... This is going to come to bite me in the butt when it comes to like the actual fights. Get that money. Get that money. Okay. Now this next bit I managed to do when I was trying it out for the test runs of this. I did not manage this on my first time until I had much better things. So let's see if I can accomplish it again here.
Sounds like their secret is in a pretty bad mood.
I was so close. I'll deal with that another time.
They have awful taste in laser traps, but I won't let that stop me from getting through here.
Really? You're just gonna put the money in the fire? You're gonna put the money in the fire? Really? A wall like this won't slow a battle priestess like me down, even for a second.
Stuff like this takes me back to my early training days at Shadow Yakumo. Need to be careful not to step on any spiky floors. They won't take me down in one hit, but they really suck and really hurt.
I'll grab that. Oh boy. Got that. That's just health.
If I can jump in the middle of a dash, I can jump further than normal. Just like whoosh.
I love how she talks with that. Just like, whoosh! But yeah, this is, like, isn't, like, not to knock for, like, some of the cons that I have for this game. Like, this game is incredibly fun to play.
According to the mission briefing, it should be located in the deepest section of the basement.
Oh, that's right. I'm running out of time here. I need to push through as fast as I can. Yeah, it's like, this game is fun. Like, I have certain gripes about it.
I'm getting some real bad vibes, and I keep getting stronger. I guess the primal dragon's close.
Oh boy. Well, Jesus Christ. Wow, okay.
This thing's called a hexapile, I think.
I should be able to reach the next area if I destroy it. But yeah, we're getting into this. This game,
No doubt about it. That is a massive amount of glaives. These guys have no idea how much trouble it was to forge all those swords.
Yeah, so if you guys remember Gunvolts 1 and 2, glaives did play a part into things. Mostly Gunvolt 1. But yeah.
Looks like it really was here.
Huh? What's this about? Who are you?
That was very calm. Also, this guy gets an outline for everything with this.
Primal dragons. Monsters awakened to power beyond Septimas, ascending even adepts. I heard it was bad, but that thing doesn't even look human anymore.
This is such a cool thing.
Barging in here like that? How rude. Expediently rude, I say.
I do wish that we got a actual artwork like we did for this the opening shot of the game of this dragon.
What in tarnation do you want?
One tarnation!
I am Kirin from Shadow Yakumo. I'm here to clean up the mess you made. If you want to leave here alive, I suggest you get out while you still can.
Shadow Yakumo? The ones who control the glaives? Did they figure out that our reply was less than honest?
No, but now you just told me that.
But I must say, we haven't done anything wrong. Without all these glaives, we'd never be able to keep him in check.
The glaives aren't capable of suppressing this much power.
And the classic music.
It's escaping!
I like that he just got knocked away. We do get good art of this, at least. God, it's so cool.
He broke the seal? This never came up in our simulations.
Oh my god, I just realized who he reminds me of. He reminds me of fucking Shinji from Fate Stay Night. He reminds me of fucking Shinji.
As always, our soothsayer's prediction was right on time. Too on time if you ask me. If we had this prediction sooner, things could have been much less messy. Oh well. Hey you, Lord of Dragons! I'll take that power and bind it properly with my radiant fetters. Your fate is sealed.
Here we go. Strike.
Why no? We had no issues for decades.
It was accumulating power beneath the surface the entire time it was sealed away. If you had simply come clean with us, we could have worked together on this. None of this would have needed to happen. Hey, take it easy. I got this. Using my radiant fetter Septima, I'll have no problem stopping
Ouch.
you.
Although I must admit, the glaive seal did a fine job keeping it in check until I came along. Of course, that's easy to say in hindsight. No sense fretting about it now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just stand here. Good. Dash to the side. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy, come on. I don't have a way to heal myself yet. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Okay. That had me worried for a moment. Clear! God, it feels good to say that again. Then we get what I like to call some bullshit.
Its power is weakening. Now's my chance.
Again, really good voice acting with this. Now, I'm not sure what she's doing here. I assume that she's sucking in the power. Yes, I really have missed streaming. But also, yes, it's my boy. It's Gunvolt. Oh, oh, it's so nice to have him back. I need to move my mic a little bit further away from my face because I am shouting. Oh my god, it is so nice to have my boy back. Also, I love his new look with this. Shame we don't get to see it for long.
What happened? I'm not Berserk anymore.
Also, I was pretty close with it with my initial depictions of it before I ever started like touching this game.
The glaives were only barely keeping me in check.
Azure Striker Gunvolt, former primal dragon and wielder of the world's most powerful Septima.
I wouldn't go that far. There's definitely stronger Septimas than the Azure Striker.
You must take responsibility for what is about to occur, Gunvolt.
I've been a dragon for like decades. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Responsibility? About to occur? Who are you?
Like, that's like just showing up at my doorstep and just telling me that, like, hey, I have to pay child support. I have just met you.
I'm Kirin of Shadow Yakumo, and I'm here to borrow your power.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like she's, like, sucking the energy away. Like, breathing it in. But I'm not sure. No, still an A on that. That's surprising. Yeah, we could have gotten 4 chips here. And here you'll see the thing that replaces all the other stuff from the other Gunvolt games. So no more crafting in this. Now it's gotcha. Just pure gotcha. I guess I'll work on a new theme song for the Dragon Saviors. Not sure I like that it's Lumen, the muse, and not Jewel in this one. And we got Monica. Neat, that actually helps out. Early game.
The world changed forever when humans with strange new powers known as Septimas began to appear. As more of these adepts appeared, the world was thrown into chaos. In our country, the Sumeragi group used technology to bring peace and order while seizing power.
That sounds kind of like the opposite of peace and order.
However, they were only able to maintain that illusory peace through human experiments on countless numbers of adepts.
Yeah, again, it sounds like the opposite of peace and order.
Perhaps it was inevitable that a group of rebels would appear to fight against Sumeragi and their artificial peace.
Talking about the events of Gunvolt 1. Talking about Quill.
Even I, Gunvolt, once counted myself among the members of a rebel group.
I love the callback to the older game.
The battle was long and grueling. When it was over, I found myself awakened to a new power that was a step above Septimas.
Yeah, we'll get a name for a thing like that, and I don't like the
The
name.
Primal Dragon. Its power is both dangerous and uncontrollable. I surrendered to Sumeragi, my enemy. By using me as a research subject, they were able to seal away the out-of-control power. But
And right here is where I have my biggest issue. Gunvolt, knowing just how evil Sumeragi is, from everything that we've seen with the other games, would never, ever surrender to Sumeragi. Because he knows that they would fucking exploit that rather than help him. He knows this from multiple encounters with them. Hell, I feel if anything he would fucking find out, he would fucking search out Copen and have Copen put him down. Like, this feels wildly off base for him for it like this, but anyway.
It was only a matter of time before such a shoddily constructed seal would break. Our soothsayer at Shadow Yakumo gave a single prediction just the other day, actually. They said the primal dragons and the ruler who creates and controls them would appear.
You think I'm the ruler of the primal dragons?
What makes you think I can control anything?
Yup, but it's gonna be okay. Because my Radiant Fetter Septima was able to completely seal away your primal dragon.
Mm-hmm. Completely seal away.
Of course, now we have a new problem on our hands. Sumeragi totally cornered the energy market while you were sealed away.
Of course. Like they obviously would have. They have essentially a human, not only just a human battery, they have a human power. They have a human power plant.
They were using the crazy amounts of energy you were leaking to provide electricity to the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
They even called their energy division Gunvolt Electric. They're probably regretting that one now. The energy you gave off was also emitting dragon radiation. That's energy waves that can turn other adepts into primal dragons.
So yeah, so not only were they like exploiting Gunvolt, they were also causing like radiation leaks to everyone that used like anything. Like you turned on your TV, guess what? You're getting hit with like powerful X-rays or things like that.
Are you serious?
Just a little exposure doesn't seem to be a problem. That's why no one noticed how dangerous dragon radiation was until now.
Okay, maybe not powerful, but
Many decades have passed since you were sealed away.
I would love to have an exact number of years.
After all that
God, that's a
time
good
being
shot,
exposed
too.
to dragon radiation, primal dragons are starting to appear among the adept population.
Also, the way that these look very much like the other Infiltrates game that came out in between all the Gunvolt titles. I forget what it's called. It's again, I mentioned it in I believe Gunvolt 2 or Gunvolt or the first Eeks game, but it's the only Infiltrates game that I haven't from this era that I haven't really touched on, that at least that I've been aware of, that follows pretty much the same format, and that's mostly just because it is heavily a multiplayer one, and with things not being all that much easier if you were just doing it as a single player. I played the demo of it, and the demo was hard enough for me to be like, yeah, this seems like a good game, it seems like a good concept, also had to do with dragons and stuff. People getting like powers from dragons, like you had someone who had like the claw of the dragons, like scale of the dragons, wing of the dragons, things like that. Could be like up to 4 players, each of them having a different story mode of things, I think. I don't know, again, I've only played the demo of it. But these look very much like some of the characters from those. Like, I love this.
Gunvolt, you may not have meant to cause this problem, but you will help me solve it.
Okay, there, now I can actually hear out of both ears.
I will have you work with me as I seal away these primal dragons.
No objections here. If this is my sin, I will atone for it. But why exactly have I turned into this dog thing?
And this is what I don't like about the game.
So, after the fight with Kirin, I briefly returned to my original form, but almost immediately after, I turned into this.
Like, it's cute and everything. You get the plush and everything, but
I have no idea either. This is my first time sealing a primal dragon after all. I didn't know my fetters could cause something like this. Maybe it's because you were a primal dragon for so long? It's a good look on you, though. Very cute.
yeah,
Anyway,
it's marketable.
thanks to our negotiations with Sumeragi, you and I will be joining the Sumeragi group as legitimate employees.
Another thing that I dislike about the game, Gunvolt knows how evil Sumeragi is.
Gotta have Sumeragi take responsibility for their actions, right?
This at least makes sense, but it's, again, very far from like the Gunvolt that we know.
The Bureau of Dragon Saviors. An anti-primal dragon task force with just 2 members. I can't believe they agreed to this. Hey, Kirin, what gives? I even look like a dog on my company ID.
Why would they give a dog a company ID anyway?
Oh? That's weird, huh?
You gotta be kidding me.
A few weeks have passed since the Dragon Saviors were formed.
Hi, Kirin. How's it going? Getting used to life at Sumeragi?
Hey, Lumen. It's pretty amazing here. There's some real state-of-the-art tech that's even nicer than what Shadow Yakumo has. I'm a little jealous.
You know, I'm a part of that state-of-the-art tech, right?
Again, I have my thoughts on this. I have my thoughts on this.
Come on, you're still your own Septima. You're just pretending to be their technology.
That's right. Lumen is the latest model of AI idol developed by Sumeragi. That's what they tell the public, at least. The truth is that she was created by Kirin and I combining our Septimas to make an image pulse. My Azure Striker can give a physical form to images based on memories of adepts I've encountered in the past. However, since adepts themselves are so complex, the image dissipates almost immediately.
Like, I do like that they at least give an explanation as to why Lumen is there with it. At the same time, I feel it should still be Jewel. Because Gunvolt spent more time with Jewel than he ever did with Lumen. He just...
That's when we use talismans prepared by Kirin's radiant fetters as a medium. The image is then sealed in place, creating an image pulse. Naturally, a recreated Septima is no match for the real thing. But we can still use a variety of septimal powers.
There are many kinds of image pulses, such as to acquire an image pulse.
Yeah,
Come to
that's...
think of it, why don't you can equip it by...
Yeah, this is just... I'm
You'll be
skipping
able to
this
use
because this is
I'll be able to
all,
give it a try
this is
later.
all tutorial stuff.
So strange though. Every other image pulse we created hasn't said a thing. Then there's Lumen, acting like she's living and breathing.
I can't be sure of the cause, but for a while, Lumen was a part of me.
Technically, it was Jewel.
I was eventually able to release her, but that
No, you
might have
weren't.
something to do with it.
You were never able to... You were never able to eventually release her. She was torn out of you. That is completely rewriting the events of Gunvolt 2. She was torn out of you, forcibly.
I guess. She was someone really important to you, right? Maybe that's why.
Again, it was Jewel who was important.
Anything is possible.
Again, this feels like the team went back and it feels like the team went back and they decided to go and just skim over Gunvolt 2, which I can't blame them for. But at the same time, that's some revisionist history there.
Lumen was a popular virtual idol before I was even born, right?
Oh god, it has been decades. Imagine if this takes place at the same time as the EEX games. Imagine if that's the case.
I bet no one would have guessed that she was a Septima.
Lumen's identity was top secret. Only a few of Sumeragi's top brass knew the truth. We can thank them for allowing Lumen here to operate as a reboot of the original one.
Don't you mean the long-awaited remodel, Lumen version 2.0?
Either way, it's great having you around. The Bureau of Dragon Saviors is a brand new department here, and we're very combat-focused. A cute mascot like Lumen goes a long way to soften the opposition to us from inside and out.
A cute mascot? I'm not just a pretty face, you know. Just who do you think is helping you search for signals of new primal dragons?
Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense here.
And who else is going to show up in battle when you're totally out of HP and your fetters also? Who keeps TV's rampage mostly under control? That's all thanks to my power.
What
But it's not like
rampage?
you can always do that, right? Isn't it random?
Mm-hmm.
But
I do like that they put in the cute pout there.
Don't take it too hard, Lumen. When I awaken with your power, I always feel stronger than ever. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Well, that power is pretty close to a rampaging primal dragon, so we'd better not rely on it if we can help it.
I don't know, I would like to have the power close to Rampaging Primal Dragon.
well, when you put it that way, I guess I'll go work on a new theme song for the Dragon Saviors.
I will say, it is nice to not have to voice all the lines. But this is why, this is why the game is titled this way. We're about to meet one of my favorite bosses.
I'm detecting a lot of dragon radiation downtown. This is more than I've ever felt before.
So, a primal dragon has finally shown up. One that isn't me, I mean.
Okay, I just contacted Sumeragi's peacekeepers. They should be able to evacuate the citizens from the area by the time we arrive. The guy on the line gave me an earful about deploying on Christmas Eve, though.
Come on, let's stop that primal dragon.
I believe Christmas, like around Christmas, is when I actually got is around the time that I got this game too. So it was really funny for me with that. Dispatch. Holy Night 13th. Dragon's lamentful wail rings on Holy Night. Lone Reaper revels in chaos, chanting curses at a world unjust.
You okay, Kirin?
This must be a walk in the park for you if you're already worrying about me. The Azure Striker sure is something.
That's not true.
Okay, fine. Just focus on the mission, okay? I'm gonna keep you busy with my new technique.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go.
Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo / Sumeragi. Moving out!
It's a long jump. Strike. Yeah, so now we have Gunvolt wandering around with us. Oh, cool. Christmas Eve on the town. No, it's uncharacteristically calm for a holiday like
Seems
this.
like the citizens were able to evacuate safely.
This primal dragon picked a terrible night to show up. Santa's got his work cut out for him.
Just having fun with this.
These peacekeepers are going berserk.
It's weak, but the energy I'm sensing from him is the same as the primal dragon.
Whoops.
It's not just the humans. Even the robots are going crazy.
I also completely missed a line. It was my Septima. It was your strike that caused the primal dragon problem in the first place. And now the dragon radiation is even passing along its ability to control electronics.
How did this happen?
I know this is a lot for you, but you gotta focus, Gunvolt. If you don't, you could lose your only chance to fix this.
But this is definitely fun. They definitely have a good way to get around things. One that you're seeing me jump to, even though I haven't been introduced to it yet. This is definitely a fun game.
That device there is a chain lamp. Shadow Yakumo set them up to assist battle priestesses in their duties. I can use chain lamps as anchors for my arc chain.
Hit it with a talisman, then use arc chain.
Here we go with this.
Easy peasy.
I love those little, like, running ones.
Too slow.
Oops.
Take this.
I was trying to get it.
Easy.
Getting used to using evasion? Evasion will use your talismans to automatically avoid attacks. So it's incredibly useful. Just be aware though, talismans used up by evasion won't replenish over time. You'll need to quickly press down twice to restore your talismans when they run out. Keep that in mind.
Talismans are crucial to my offensive abilities as well, so I need to stay on top of them. Take this. At first glance, this may appear to be a dead end, but that won't stop this battle priestess.
Use your arc chain to get some air. Then hit the next chain lamp with a
Yep,
talisman.
Gunvolt, I'm aware.
Keep using your arc chain repeatedly to climb up. Even the urban defense installations are going berserk. If I were in peak condition, I'd be able to use my Azure Striker to neutralize them, but
There's no time to worry about that crap. We just gotta work together and cut our way through.
you're right. Doesn't matter how we do it, as long as we get the job done.
Love that they're able to do this, and I don't even need to focus on anything else.
Too slow. Take this.
I love that I can just like focus on actually playing the game and everything.
Hey, Kirin, I was wondering, What exactly are those chain lamps?
The principle behind them is similar to hexapiles. Originally, they were information terminals meant for Shadow Yakuma members to access data. But let's just say everyone has their own way of using them.
What? Should you really be breaking them like that?
They have self-repair modules that will have them fixed up in no time. Just gotta make sure no one finds out.
Don't blame me if you end up with a map. It seems that dispatching the peacekeepers worked against us here.
That's not entirely true. They did manage to evacuate the citizens in time.
Hey, BB! Instead of blaming yourself, let's get the situation under control here.
You two are right. I need to keep my head in the game.
Easy peasy. Try to keep up. Easy peasy.
There's a hexapile down here.
All right, let's bust through and keep going.
I do love like a lot of the stuff with this game. It's so fun. We get Gunvolt's new look that we don't get a whole lot of look at.
This is one tough security shutter.
Busting it open would be a waste of time. Time to unleash your power, Gunvolt.
And you know, I wish that it would always be like this, where there's no timer on what we can do. I really wish that it would always be like this. There's no reason for it not to be.
This is unbelievable. My power was so unstable before, but now I can control it so precisely.
That's all thanks to my radiant feathers. I can use my field to adjust the output of your Azure Striker and stabilize it. You better be grateful. I had to train like crazy to pull off something like this.
My body feels so light. I have perfect air control as well.
You should be able to jump anywhere you want now. Gotta make sure I'm nearby, though.
I used to need special equipment to do this, but I guess I don't now thanks to your feathers.
It's not a big deal or anything. It looks like you're in peak condition, but your body is really overflowing with septimal energy. Was it always like that?
No, not at all. Maybe because of the
God,
primal
it's so
dragon
fun.
transformation. It's as if my flash field is deploying unconsciously. But hey, my flash field protects me from certain attacks, so it's not so bad to have during missions.
If you're not worrying about it, I won't either. Now, let's get moving.
I can use my dogs to teleport just like your arc chain. Anything you can do, I should be able to imitate myself. That way you won't have to worry about me as you traverse an area.
The arcane uses your power in the
So
first
outside
place,
at an
so
enemy.
I'm not surprised. But your Azure Striker is so powerful, borderline unfair. It looks like you kind of float through the air when you're releasing electricity. Is it slowing your fall somehow?
Hang on, there was a line that I missed. Oh, you think so?
Yep. A magnetic field forms underneath me while I'm electrified and causes me to fall more slowly. I can use my hovering ability in tandem with mid-air jumps to get over nasty terrain. Feel free to rely on me when the time comes.
That's insanely useful. Guess I'll keep that in mind.
You get so many fun abilities with Gunvolt. And it's so fun, and this level is like one of my favorites to replay because I get to play as Gunvolt however many times I want, with really no limit of anything.
So when you dash into an enemy, you get to lock onto them and it doesn't even hurt you? You really can do it all, huh?
Well, it's not like I can do anything. Just copying a move from a non-adept I fought a long time ago.
A non-adept could move like that? You've gotta be kidding.
It's true. You would bounce off walls and ceilings at seriously breakneck speeds.
Copen! He's talking about Copen.
Unbelievable. I've yet to fight another enemy as menacing as him.
Come on. There's no way a non-adept could put up a fight
Oh
against
god,
you.
that's actually fun to just run through them like that.
What was it called again? You know, that really brutal attack of
Buster? It's an attack specially designed to take down a single target without fail. Is it really that brutal?
Sure looks like overkill from where I'm standing.
An attack
Against a
they
simple defense
never
shield,
used
it's
before either.
that way. Against a primal dragon class adept, it's probably a different story. I doubt I could
Even with your full power released, my fetters were able to keep you from going berserk. Using your power will drain the fetters. The fetters gauge represents
Yeah,
the
and
stability
this here
will decrease
is,
very slowly when you're doing nothing,
this is what
but
upsets
it'll
me with
drain
this.
very- but don't you worry.
We get to play
It runs
Gunvolt.
out. You'll
Got it. I'll...
Aw, too bad. I like your doggy form better. It's
We
all
get to play
fluffy and
Gunvolt
stuff.
on a time limit.
The fetters gauge will recover as long as I'm in the front doing the fighting, so we'll work more efficiently by taking turns. However, I can't switch.
Understood. I'll do it.
Also, if you really want to keep, you won't.
I'll need some time to...
Yeah, that's, again, just, like, tutorial stuff for the characters. And we immediately switch back from Gunvolt. Which hurts. It hurts. But here we are. One of my favorite bosses in the game.
I'm sensing something.
Yo, babe. How you doing?
He's so bad.
You picked a fine day to take your dog for a walk. Why's a cutie like you out all by yourself?
I'll be damned. It speaks. This is very different from your situation, Gunvolt.
Come on now. We were just having a nice chat here. Why you gotta bring up some other dude's name?
And that's why BB decides to fight us.
The name's Black Badge. How about you and me paint the town red on this holy night?
Sorry, I'm not into smooth talkers like you. Besides, you're a wanted man.
Ouch! Total ice queen. You just gonna diss me like that? It's always like that, huh?
He becomes a comic
Nobody
relief
gives a
later.
damn about me. That's it. I've had it. I'm gonna destroy everything on this holy night.
But it's April.
I can't stand any of you. Listen up, everybody. This is an announcement. Christmas is officially canceled. Hip cats hit the bricks.
Oh boy.
All you
Oh boy.
Hepburn
Oh boy.
ladies and gents are in for a rough night. All you happy couples get a ticket for a romantic cruise straight to hell.
This guy's all over the place. He's definitely gone berserk, but seems like he might still have a piece of himself.
You
Has
see
he lost
that?
control of his emotions?
Septimas are said to be closely related to one's emotion, a soul-given form. In becoming a primal dragon, it's possible that one completely loses control over them.
I see how it is. You totally got turned out for a Christmas date, didn't you? You're like the ultimate buzzkill. That's why you're still single.
Kirin, the dragon radiation is causing him to go out of control. It's not his fault.
Hey, who are you calling out of control? Cool as a cucumber, you handsome jock. I'm gonna beat you senseless until you learn some respect.
Shush! You're behind the times, Primal Dragon. My fetters will be the chill pill you need. Your fate is sealed.
Dance, dance.
I'm doing my best. This is always hard.
This is so not over yet. Now I'm seeing red.
Here we go with a fun bit.
Procession.
Death procession!
I don't need no messiah. Merry Christmas.
Oh boy.
This'll do it.
You know what?
Go! Gunvolt!
I completely forgot to use this against the dragon before. Or could I not use this before? What's this? Another muse? Jin's Wish.
What is this power? It wants me to put Christmas out to pasture once and for all? My pleasure. This is gonna be off the hook.
She revived?
You see that?
Impossible! It doesn't matter. I gotta seal it first.
Oh boy.
Awesome. You like that?
And let's transfer him back.
Let's go! Gunvolt!
Just to up our score once more.
90-second run. Divine
By the way, yes, this happens every time that you get a resurrection like that. You get all of your abilities get refreshed.
Mega Ultra Bomber!
I fucking love that. Mega Ultra Bummer. Gimme. Oh, still an A. And we got Strong Talisman Infusion. Completion. Oh, right. I didn't complete it. We can skip that because that happens basically the same thing every time with that. Oh, we got Monica again. Healing. I'll patch you right up. Awesome. We got a healing thing like right. Why are you here?
Was that another Muse Septima like you, Lumen?
No, I can tell it's a different energy from the Muse. The two abilities are pretty similar, but I think this one's a different type.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is.
Is there someone attempting to manipulate the primal dragons? I sure hope not.
But yeah, this is still so much fun. Several days later.
Dang, my bad. I didn't realize I was crashing here so long.
BB was kept under close observation, but after a thorough inspection, his results were no different from any other normal adept. He also claimed to know nothing about that Septima that resembled the Muse.
I thought you were a real piece of work during our fight, but now you seem like a fine guy.
Wait, for real? Hell yeah. You think I'm fine?
You know what? BB like this, when he's not like losing control of himself like that, is actually kind of funny for me. Of just like he's so into himself.
Yeah, sure. You aren't the total ladies man you think you are, though.
Ouch! Oh, blow! So that's how it is.
Oh god, I love BB.
But, okay, hear me out. Are you guys always dealing with this dragon radiation and primal dragon stuff?
This was actually the first time the Bureau of Dragon Saviors has deployed, but yeah.
This is also close to like how I would actually be voicing BB.
From here on out, we will be dealing with that stuff. It's part of our duties here. After seeing what the dragon radiation did to the Peacekeepers, I'm sure of one thing. Only I, with my radiant fetters, can seal the power of the primal dragons without succumbing to dragon radiation.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't vibe with that at all. You two are just gonna work yourselves to death like that? No way! Besides, I got some amends to make. Come on, let me on your team. Thanks to your fetters thing, I shouldn't have another dragon problem, right?
Now, if I could switch out characters, this would be really
Sure,
great.
that's fine. Welcome aboard, Black Badge.
Just like that? You sure about this, Kirin?
This
There's
would,
only so much we can do with just you and me.
It
I'll
would-
take any help we can get. If a cat walked in here now, I'd hire them.
again, like this would be so much fun with things. Like if I could just like keep going with stuff like that. Like if I could just switch characters and everything, that would be so amazing with all that.
Oh hey, I'm even better than a cat. Unless, of course, you need a cat. Meow.
Actually, the position is filled.
I was just joshing, pulling your leg. Anyway, you two just feel free to call me BB. Let's do this.
Hey, BB, seeing your Septima gave me an idea for a new way to use my feathers.
And we can just skip this.
Yeah, it's not quite.
Because that's just... Oh wow, the mic wasn't even picking me up. I skipped all that because that's just more tutorial things. But, hey, we got another level. I mean, I guess. That works out. And we have our first attack. And our first heal. I'm gonna go... God, so I know the fun one to do. But I'll go through Cyber Kowloon first. Also, we get to level these things up by spending our money.
GV, I just heard from the Peacekeeper.
Oh wait, hang on.
That's right.
Skipping all that stuff because I forgot. Chat after every
Dragons
mission.
are being awakened by dragon radiation. It's because of me that yet another battle is happening.
In the near future, adepts will wipe out humanity. According to Sumeragi's files, the lead researcher on the Septima research project apparently said this decades ago.
That was Copen's father.
Maybe that researcher knew something we didn't. That adepts would one day become primal dragons.
Boy, I wish.
If that's true, this phenomenon was going to occur anyway. With or without you. You're only at the center of it all because of some dumb bad luck. You got that? Either way, don't stress your...
Kirin.
But you
Kirin.
know, looking at you now, I
Yes.
guess all you can do is sit and shake, huh?
I do miss being able to do voices for this though.
Just whose fault is that again?
Oh my god, I love that you could just see BB just passed out. He's got energy drinks next to him too, I think. I never got a good look at that. BB's just passed out there. Oh, and he's got a... Oh no, he's got a swimsuit mag next to him too. But wait,
What kind of organization is that Shadow Yakumo
oh,
you
there's
used
still
to
just
work
gonna
for,
be
Kirin?
information on this stuff.
Not used to. I still work for them. Even now, I'm a battle priestess of Shadow Yakumo. I haven't left. I've simply been dispatched to Sumeragi. Think of it like being a temp worker.
So that's how it is.
You could see,
Seems to
you
be
could just see
proud of her
BB just...
position in this Shadow
sleeping
Yakumo
at work.
organization.
Oh my god.
How should I put this? You know those glaives that were keeping you sealed and the barriers that protect the country?
Mm-hmm.
Controlling and overseeing those spiritual or supernatural things and preventing their misuse is Shadow Yakumo's duty. If you go way back, I hear Shadow Yakumo has the same origins as Sumeragi. That was ages ago, though.
Sorry for hitting the mic.
Nowadays, they're basically like business partners.
I wish we got more information
They
on
must
that.
have a long history then, which makes it all the more surprising I've never heard of them until now.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow in the name is there for a reason.
Why?
Normally, I would never be operating out in the open like this.
Why would you join a company that's called Shadow Yakumo?
That
Like just
alone
called
should tell you
Shadow
how
anything.
serious the situation is. This is a national, no,
It's like
worldwide
Shadow
emergency.
Nintendo. Like it just sounds evil. Please.
So, even though we're both primal
Here we
dragons,
are.
how come I didn't get a cute transformation like Gunvolt did?
You've got a point. I wonder why.
There's still a lot we don't know about primal dragons. The research team hasn't gotten around to researching Gunvolt yet either.
By the way, yes, that is what he is called.
But something else caused GV's transformation. He's the ruler of the primal dragons after all. That might have something to do with it.
I gotta admit, at first, I thought Gunvolt was a doggo with a Septima that turned him into a guy.
Oof.
But he is, though.
What? You for real?
God damn it, I was drinking. I was drinking.
Don't fall for it. Kirin, knock it off with the weird jokes.
See, this is why I love BB. He's actually dumb.
GV, I just heard from the Peacekeepers. A pro gamer by the name of Shiron turned into a primal dragon during an event at an arcade.
That's the biggest arcade in the country, too. Looks honestly more like a theme park than an arcade.
How do you know? She did it. Lumen didn't say which arcade. Lumen just said an arcade, and you're like, that's the biggest arcade in the country too.
A place like that is probably packed with tourists. There could be casualties.
Right. We need to hurry.
Oh boy, yeah. Would be nice if we actually saw other characters too. Cyber Daydream, deceiving the world with flooding numbers. His influence pervades institution whole. Dare not invade his amusement fortress. God, that sounds so cool. An amusement fortress.
Cyber Kowloon City. The most famous amusement center in the country. And an awful place for a primal dragon.
Looks like everyone has already evacuated. I'm seriously impressed. Come on, GB, let's get moving.
Security is tight. Could there be a Setsuma controlling these machines?
Can't the Azure Striker do something like this too?
It's not impossible, but it's difficult to maintain control over such a wide area.
So you're saying our opponent is even more capable than you, huh?
Maybe when it comes to controlling machines. If you removed your fetters from me, I bet I could handle them another way. That shutter could kill someone at that speed.
I'll use my arc chain to get through before we
That's
get
the speed
locked
they
inside.
need.
Huh? Take this!
Oh my god. Kirin, turn around.
Try to keep up. Easy peasy. Whew, this place is a dump. I thought it was supposed to be the best in the country.
That's actually the theme of this place. I think.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, now there's time.
Getting real sick of all these shutters. I'm about to lose it and tear them apart.
Tear. Get a hold of yourself, Kirin.
GV, she's talking about... That bit I don't understand.
Try to keep up. Easy peasy.
That one is always frustrating to deal with.
Too slow. Easy peasy. Take this. Too slow.
Yes, doing a charge
We'll
is
have
how
no
you
problem
quickly
jumping across these rooftops.
get things
It doesn't
charged
get
up.
easier than this.
It won't be funny if you slip and fall, though. At least I can fly.
Try to keep up.
And we just got some easy dodging things here. Like, this is actually a fun level to play for everything. God, that was... Wait, that's expensive money right there. There we go. Get that. Get that. Get that money. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of backtracking for money that falls by the wayside, just because money's what we use to level up all the abilities. For instance, you see these? Well, these ones can't be leveled up because they're level 1, but this requires me to have 30,000 credits in order to handle. This one is at least manageable. Heals us a little bit more.
I'm sensing the primal dragon nearby. It should be inside that building.
Looks like more shutters are in our way. What should we do, Kirin?
Do you even need to ask? We're breaking through the window.
I don't know. Oh boy. Did not mean to activate an enemy that was that far away. Okay, you go down. There we go with this. Okay. Oh boy. And this one's... Yeah, because if you miss that first bit at all, it becomes really hard to get that one. Our first mini-boss! Yay! And let's do this. I do like some of the animated bits for this. I just wish they would continue with the animation. Skill finish. I was expecting that to actually have dialogue, otherwise I would have done that a lot faster. I guess it's the... And charge up. Now we get to fun spots.
You're really showing us no mercy. It's like the whole place is out to get us.
Primal Dragon Septima seems to have complete control here. There's nowhere for us to hide.
Huh? The camera suddenly broke out of nowhere.
Grab, grab, grab.
The camera is moving. How did that happen? It just dawned on me. But why in the world does an arcade have such insane defenses?
Maybe that's also the way to fight the dragon.
Get you. Money. Gotta get that dough. Come on.
Now we gotta deal with proximity mines. Kirin, stay out
Damn
of
it.
the sensor's range.
Got it. I can even use my arc chain to zip right past them.
There we go. Got that one.
All the elevators seem to be stuck at the top.
Most of the electronic facilities here are out of order, huh? We'll just have to go on foot.
And we are with some of the fun ones. Out.
What's going on here? A Dustia? What kind of game is that?
I have trouble even imagining how far modern games must have advanced compared to what I know.
I mean, you were sealed away for ages, right? How does it feel to be free after all that time, old man?
I definitely feel worse after being asked that question.
I like that it's... pretty sure it's the, like, he takes affront to being called the old man for that. Got you. Oh boy. I am doing very poorly at, like, avoiding damage.
Just try and catch me.
Kirin, if you keep messing around, you really will get caught.
Easy. Easy.
Come on. There we are with fun area. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, come on. Some money. Well, and we lost our Muse ability, sadly. So we took too long to bring it to the next 1,000, or to just get out of the area. And that's just health. Oh boy, we can actually get hit in that. Wow, did not know that could happen. Let's go. Come on. Oh god, I'm so happy to be able to do this. Time for a fun boss, though.
Jeez, what do you think you're doing? Running around my castle and messing everything up! So you're Kirin. Don't mind us. We're just here to seal your dragon away. I don't think so. I need this power to make myself more manly. Hell yeah! Witness the true power of a genius pro gamer! Round one! Here I come! I've already seen you with your movements, but overclock Septima.
Controlling those things?
There's no way an arcade would have traps like those.
You must be using a security box to make them.
Super easy with my overclock. Time to show you two who's boss. You're gonna be easy prey for my traps. No one will make fun of me anymore. Once I beat you two, I'm gonna be the manliest man alive. Hell yeah! This is so weird. He's still talking like a normal person, but his actions seem totally out of control.
You're right about
Gamer laser.
This can't be his true personality. We have to stop him.
Don't waste your time. I already analyzed all the data I collected on you while you were on your way here. My calculations are never wrong. Fine then. I'll just seal away those calculations of yours.
And I'll surpass those calculations at the speed of light. Over surge, Azure Striker. Short circuit those calculations.
That program. Brilliant raid!
I got him into his thing before Gunvolt was supposed to be finished.
Let's go! Gunvolt!
Not what I wanted yet. He's not low enough yet.
Second round.
He's not low enough yet.
Ruin heresy.
Oh, guess he is.
Game over!
Oh, interesting. One of the first times where he hasn't had his resurrection. Normally that happens for me on this level. Clear. Resin slash acquired. But yeah, this is definitely a fun game for me. Sorry I'm not talking all that much, even though I'm still able to actually talk. I don't want to because the lines are going, I don't want to, talk over them. Hello, I'm always ready to play as healer. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got Me Too. Me Too is actually really good for us.
After returning Kirin to normal, we filled him in on the situation.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry for causing trouble.
Don't sweat it. Welcome to the Dragon Saviors. You're one of us now, bud.
I love this interaction.
Hell yeah! I'll make up for the trouble I caused by working my butt off. I'm happy to have someone as reliable as you.
What? Hey now, Kirin. That's totally not what you said to me when I joined.
Again, this is why I love BB.
A genius pro gamer like Kirin will be a valuable asset to the team. If you want to earn some respect around here, BB, you should get started on that mountain of paperwork you got piling up.
You run a tight ship, Captain.
I don't think she's asking that much.
Come on, guys! Please don't fight because of me!
Sheesh. This place is about to get even crazier.
Yep. I'm gonna skip the next bit of thing because it's gonna be the tutorial on the thing that we just got.
I thought
which is not necessary. So this is where the first stream of the double stream is going to end. Just because I don't want to make the first episode too super long, and also mess up the number of episodes I have planned for things. So for those of you that are here for the stream, don't worry. It's gonna say that we're ending, and then it's gonna get onto the BRB stream because I'm gonna make myself a quick bit of lunch. And after that, we will continue with more. But yeah, that has been the start of Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. This game is fun. I like this game. I also have I also dislike this game for some bits. As you have been hearing some of my complaints. I will get into the full thoughts when the game is over. But for now, for those of you guys that want to actually like, just because I need to do this for the actual video thing. For those of you that want to be able to find me at other places, you guys can find me on Twitter. I'm Strapstreams on there. My archive channel on YouTube is youtube.com/strapstreams. And you can just find me on Tumblr as well, which is strapstreams.tumblr.com. I'm trying to be a bit more active there. But for now, this is Strapstreams signing off. Catch you guys real soon.